In the haze of a World War I battlefield, a British soldier raises his rifle, but he does not shoot. He spares a wounded German, a man who, years later, would become Adolf Hitler. What would happen if the trigger had been pulled? Henry Tandey was one of Britain's most decorated privates in World War I. He earned the Victoria Cross, the Distinguished Conduct Medal, and more. He fought in brutal battles like Ypres and Passchendaele, places where death was constant and mercy was rare. On September 28, 1918, in the French village of Marcoing, Tandey's regiment was engaged in fierce combat. The battlefield was chaos, retreating German troops wounded everywhere, shells raining down. Amid the carnage, a wounded German soldier staggered into his line of fire. Tandey trained his rifle on the wounded man. He pulled the trigger, but then he hesitated. He lowered the rifle. He couldn't shoot a wounded, defenseless man. The German nodded in thanks and limped away. Who was the wounded man? According to later accounts, it was Adolf Hitler. Hitler himself allegedly recognized a painting years later, a depiction of that same wounded soldier being carried. The painting, by Fortunino Matania, showed a British soldier carrying a wounded man, believed to be Tandey. Hitler reportedly saw the painting of Tandey carrying a wounded man and told British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain, "That's the man who nearly shot me." He kept a photograph of it. Some say it was Hitler acknowledging his debt. Others say it was propaganda. But historians are not sure. Records suggest Hitler might not even have been present near Marcoing that day. Some experts argue the story is a myth, a legend born from regret, or wartime propaganda. Tandey himself carried the memory and the guilt for the rest of his life. Tandey later said he regretted his act of mercy. He believed that if he had known who he spared, he might have pulled the trigger. One single moment on a battlefield, one unanswered question. Could the course of history have changed? One act of mercy on a muddy battlefield, one man spared. History was never certain. But one thing remains. What if that decision changed everything? If you want more stories of hidden moments that shaped the world, subscribe and join the mission.